rise in honor of the bride. You may be seated. Thank you. Randall, Sissy, today is a very special day in your life. Today is a day that you have set apart to tell the entire world that you have met, that you have fallen madly in love, that you want to spend the rest of your life with your best friend. Who presents this beautiful woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
Thank you very much. Give her a kiss. Shake his hand. Pretend like you like him.
Thank you.
You may be seated. Thank you. It's not that time yet.
Oh, just a quick one.
Marriage is one of the most wonderful and happiest occasions that I know of in this life because it is connected with our thoughts and our fond memories of establishing our homes, our families, and all that is pleasant and attractive and sacred in this life. It is said that love is patient, it is kind, it does not seek to please itself, but rather to please the other. Love is not arrogant, nor is it jealous. Love will cause you to believe in each other, to hope all things, to bear all things, to endure all things. It is a beautiful promise when truth is established in the beginning of your relationship. Love will never fail. If you two have appeared today for the purpose of being united in matrimony, would you signify your intent by uniting your hands together? You want some more of these? Randall, do you take this lady, Sissy, that you now hold by the hand to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to love and to cherish her in sickness, in health, in prosperity, and adversity? Will you please say, I do?
I do.
Thank you very much. Sissy, do you in like manner agree to accept Randall as your lawful wedded husband, to live with him in all faith and tenderness, health and sickness, prosperity and adversity? Would you please say, I do?
I do.
Thank you very much. Would you repeat these words after me? I, Randall, take you, Sissy.
I, Randall, take you, Sissy.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And I do promise.
And I do promise.
Before these witnesses.
Before these witnesses.
To be your loving and faithful husband.
To be your loving and faithful husband.
In plenty and want.
In plenty and want.
In joy and sorrow.
In joy and sorrow.
In sickness and health.
In sickness and health.
For the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our lives.
Thank you very much. Would you repeat these words after me? I, Sissy, take thee, Randall.
I, Sissy, take thee, Randall.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
And I do promise.
And I do promise.
Before these witnesses.
Before these witnesses.
To be your loving and faithful wife.
To be your loving and faithful wife.
In plenty and want.
In plenty and want.
In joy and sorrow.
In joy and sorrow.
In sickness and health.
In sickness and health.
For the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our lives.
Thank you very much. I believe the two of you have brought rings as a token and pledge of your love.
Yes, we have.
It's okay, as long as I get it. No, you hold on to that one.
Okay.
These rings are a symbol of your love and of the commitment that you just made to each other. One thing that the ring symbolizes is the endlessness of love. When you look inside that ring, you can't see where it begins, nor can you see where it ends. The metal represents that which is least tarnished and is most endearing. It is my hope for both of you is that many, many years from today, you will be gazing into each other's eyes, and you will look down at these rings, and you'll see how endless they remain, how untarnished and how endearing, and your love will be as endless, as untarnished, and as endearing. Would you take her left hand?
Left.
Left? My left?
Gaze into her eyes. Sissy.
Sissy,
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
In token and pledge.
In token and pledge.
Of our constant faith.
Of our constant faith.
And our abiding love.
And our abiding love.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Slip it on.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Take his left hand.
Left.
Repeat these words. Randall,
Randall,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant faith
and our abiding love.
and our abiding love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Slip it on. You'll just move to your right just a little bit. Come a little closer. There you go. Perfect. These two flames that you stand before represent both yourselves as well as your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, and all that have gone before you. And as these two flames are separate, so have your lives been for a great deal. But today is the day that you establish your home and your family. And as these flames will come together and become one, it is my hope that your hearts will be joined together, and that you will never be separated as long as you both shall live. With your right hand and with your left, unite your lives and hearts together as one.
That wax is hot, by the way.
It's good skin treatment.
You know what they say, love hurts.
I've heard that once.
I want you to turn back and face each other, and I want you to join both hands again. And I want you to just look into each other's eyes. I know that you have family and friends here that love you a great deal, but I only want you to think of each other right now. Randall, I want you to think back to the very first time that you looked into those beautiful eyes. I want you to remember what you were thinking and what you were feeling. I want you to remember the very first time that you held on to those precious hands. The very first time that you embraced her and you held her close. The very first time that she allowed you to kiss her tenderly. She hasn't allowed that yet? Sissy, you remember the first time that he looked into your eyes and he said those three magic words, I love you.
I remember.
How about when he asked you to be his bride, to share his life and his love? You remember that? Remember how that made you feel? Don't ever forget that feeling. It is those feelings that will hold you and keep your marriage secure and tight and strong for the next 50 plus years. Can you imagine that? Looking at this. Well, with that nod and that acknowledgement, it is now my privilege as well as my pleasure, by the power that has been given me, to pronounce you husband and wife. Randall, you may... Escort your beautiful bride down the aisle. Keep it coming.